Hi, welcome to Nagesh Biology online classes. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share to your friends. How to score 360 marks in biology Neet exam? Only biology easy to score 360 marks. For that purpose, how you have to prepare, that is important. Proper planning is important. In which area you have to read thoroughly, that is also important. The first NCERT textbooks, the biology +1 +2 textbooks are there. Those books you have to read thoroughly, every line, every sentence, every example you have to prepare thoroughly from first lesson to last lesson in both textbooks, that is the +1 and +2 books. Next, revise diagrams, the labeling. Especially whatever diagrams are given in the NCERT textbooks. In every chapter, especially in the biology, there are different diagrams are there. The diagrams labeling, that is also important. You have to prepare the thoroughly diagrams labeling, because they are giving in the final Neet 1 or 2 questions, diagram based questions. The labeling, you have to identify proper correct labeling. So that's why diagrams, all diagrams whatever given in the NCERT books, that especially you have to practice labeling of all the diagrams. The location is important and where it is there. For example, whenever it comes to chloroplast, the total outer membrane, inner membrane, stroma. So for example, mitochondria is there. So the mitochondrial labeling, matrix where will be there, inner membrane, next cristae. So that may be either botany or zoology topics, the related diagrams, whatever are there in the NCERT books, you have to learn the proper labeling where it is there. The location, identification of the proper labeling is important. Next, at the same time, you have to prepare examples of various different chapters, because so 5 to 10 questions, I am talking about total entire biology, they are giving 5 to 10 questions, the examples in the exam. Examples of various chapters, just I have given here 3 chapters, plant kingdom, morphology, animal kingdom. So morphology, there are different examples are there. In the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, the different examples are there. You have to remember examples. So every example, whatever given in the NCERT book, that you have to prepare perfectly and revise n number of times. Next, attempt mock test. The total 200 bits, the revised new pattern, according to revised new pattern, everybody knows 200 bits are there. So the section B, 5 bits choice questions will be there. You have to practice the maximum number of mock tests, that is especially for 200 bits you have to practice, because so you have to adapt to 200 bits in the particular time. Next, practice previous Neet papers, at least last 8 years papers, the minimum 8 years papers you have to practice. Previous Neet exam question papers, botany, zoology, especially that biology and physics, chemistry, total you have to practice 8 years papers. So because of practicing 8 years papers, you will get perfect idea what type of questions giving in the exam. Next, at the same time here, in every year, if you'll observe the questions, 3 to 4 questions they are giving previous Neet bits. The direct statements, slightly they are changing sentences. So now past 8 years papers, final Neet exam papers, once you collect and as well as practice total what type of bits given in that exam, once thoroughly you have to solve the papers. Next, here the most important thing, all chapters are important whatever given in the NCERT book. No weightage for any chapter. Here the most of the students, what they will do, they will search in the YouTube, they will search in the Google important chapters for Neet. If anywhere if you'll find, if any website of unofficial website or any video, if anybody uploaded, you don't trust, you don't believe. All chapters are important, whatever given in the NCERT book from first chapter to last chapter. Because 3 years back they have not given even single bit from photosynthesis topic, one bit also not given. But next year they gave one bit, before year 2 bits, 5-6 years back 2 bits, 3 bits also given. Means you can't decide that in 1 year if they won't give from particular chapter any question, you should not neglect. You have to study all the chapters. So randomly they will give 2 questions, 1 question, 3 questions. So like that they will give. Sometimes from single page, they are given previous NEET exams, one single page they gave 2 bits, 8 marks. Imagine, you don't believe, you don't trust them. 100% you have to study whatever chapters given in the NCERT books. Don't search unnecessarily important chapters for NEET. So in the different websites, 100% that information 100% wrong. Because so previous past 10 years NEET exam papers, if you'll observe, so 1 question, 2 question, 3, 4, 5 are sometimes they are given 2 questions, 3 questions randomly. There is no fixed weightage for any chapter. Fixed weightage not there. You have to read thoroughly all chapters. Next, NCERT exemplar books, revise, practice. Now you will get in the Google NCERT exemplar books for biology, physics and chemistry. Exemplar books compulsory, you have to practice. In that there are different types of fill in the blanks types questions are there, short answer questions will be there, and multiple choice questions will be there. You have to practice thoroughly exemplar books. You can download from any website whatever available in the internet. So here what I want to say, exemplar books. So every year few questions directly they are giving few questions from exemplar books. So you have to practice thoroughly exemplar objective bits. Just you read the concept, then you solve the exemplar bits. For every chapter they have given few multiple choice questions, objective questions are there. That particular book questions whatever are there, that also you must revise. Next, in biology subject, especially to score 360 marks in the exam, especially the biology full marks, for every unit scientist contribution it is given in the NCERT books. For example, in cell structure and functions topic, they gave one scientist information, that is G.N. Ramachandran scientist. He gave triple helical structure of collagen. For every unit in the biology, in +1, +2, there are different scientists contribution is there. That also compulsory you have to study that contribution about that particular scientist, what he discovered, what he invented, its field. So especially in the biology, so in the biological science, especially in the biology, what he discovered, his contribution in the biology, that information also compulsory you have to study. Because few questions they are giving from the scientist contribution in that units also. Next, follow revised edition of biology books, especially in the biology. 5 years back, electron transport system, the picture, that figure, it was different. Now present different image is there. I am talking about respiration topic, ETS, electron transport system, old books 4-5 years back. That is the figure, it is different. Present figure is different, means the lot of difference is there. So complexes clearly they have mentioned in revised edition, complex 1, complex 2, complex 3, complex 4, complex 5. and their components also clearly mentioned in the revised edition only. Never follow the old edition. Revised edition, for example, anisogamous type of sexual reproduction where you can find in the chlorophyceae class. There is in the old textbooks some species of chlamydomonas, it is given 4-5 years back books, but revised edition Eudorina example is there. Just I am telling one example because there is chance to lose the marks because of following 5 years, 6 years, 10 years back old textbooks. But better to follow the revised edition because every year slightly few places they are changing the words or examples or diagrams or labeling, slightly they are changing. So that's why better to use a revised edition only. Next, NCERT exercise questions you have to solve. Once in the biology book, after every chapter there will be exercise questions. In that exercise, some few questions, the 5 to 6 or 10 questions, there will be one word questions will be there, one word, or multiple choice questions will be there. So you have to practice thoroughly exercise questions whatever given in the NCERT books. 100% those bits also useful for the NEET exam. They are giving from that exercises also. Last and final, summary of the chapter. Summary of the chapter. Every chapter at the end, they given summary. Few paragraphs. Briefly they described about entire chapter, 2-3 paragraphs. That 100% you have to study because few sentences not in the concept but they are given in the summary. That's why you have to read summary information whatever given in the textbooks, especially in the NCERT books after the chapter. These areas if you will focus, undoubtedly you will get 360 out of 360 in the biology. Last year 2020 final NEET paper if you will observe, they are given the maximum questions from NCERT. 2019 paper just in the botany they gave only one question banned NCERT. Like that past 3 years papers if you will see, so maximum 97 to 99% questions giving from the NCERT textbooks only. So that's why, so you must focus in these areas to score 360 marks in the biology. 100% you will get the 360 marks in the biology, no doubt about it, because this year group B in the botany 5 extra choice questions are there, in the zoology also 5 extra choice questions are there. Undoubtedly you will get 360 out of 360. Okay, all the best.